Back on the red carpet here, back on the red carpet here with Ben Ling, Director of Platforms and Syndication at YouTube.
How are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Good, good.
You had some announcements in the recent days and today coming out. Maybe you tell us a little bit about that first.
Yeah, so recently we've had a couple of launches around the monetization space. The first is what we announced yesterday, sponsored videos, which enables you as a content creator or as an advertiser to promote your video and have it compete for attention alongside organic search results. So as you may know, YouTube is the second largest search engine in the world. So this provides an opportunity for content creators, advertisers, you name it, to be able to promote their videos. That's what we announced yesterday. Today, what we're announcing is the Monetized Embeds, which enables content creators to have their content monetized across the web. So for example, if we go to joesixpack.com and there's embedded videos from YouTube, the content creator of that content can now opt in to allowing advertisements to be run on that embed, which means that they can now monetize their content on tens of millions of pages across the internet.
And of course, the difference being is that before content owners could only monetize content directly on YouTube, but not on embeds.
That's exactly right. So to date, until today, content owners could only monetize their content on YouTube.com. After today, now it's available across the web.
Since we're talking about it, do you have a ballpark figure about how many video views you have embedded versus you have on the YouTube side?
Yeah, so as you may know, there's hundreds of millions of users, about 280 million users that watch YouTube videos on a monthly basis, and 44% of those watch YouTube videos off of YouTube.com. So that's over 125 million or so users that watch videos across the internet, not on YouTube.com.
That means that the content owners now have a chance to get a lot more money. We had the Buck here today first, a couple of hours earlier, who said that he's making a lot of money now on YouTube and actually can live off of his earnings of YouTube. And do you think that is going to be a trend coming forward, that people are just going to push their content out to YouTube and don't even care about other avenues of revenue?
Well, we'd obviously want to help content producers be able to get distribution and also earn a livelihood. So to the extent that YouTube can help make that more possible, we're going to continue to try to do that.
And how do you see this play out? Who's using these things? Is it mostly independent content creators? Is it studios that now push their content on YouTube? How is this playing out?
What we're seeing is it's a good mix. So we have a variety of partners, from premium partners, such as some of the music partners that we have, to torso partners, which are sort of in the middle, and then we have the individual content producers like Red, right?
And stepping back for a second and looking more generalized at the industry right now, people are, when it comes to content producers especially, are getting a little nervous because some of the lower level or mid-level production companies are now laying off people. Where do you see things going for the little guy who's doing online video? Is he going to just upload stuff onto YouTube and try to monetize it there, or is it going to be more companies like Revision 3? Where do you see things going?
Our goal at YouTube is to build the most powerful platforms for advertisers, for content producers, site owners, and consumers to be able to watch and distribute videos. So to the extent that YouTube's providing a very, very cheap and effective platform for content publishing, distributing, and monetizing, we think we're well positioned in this economy to enable great content to be published and also distributed for users.
And do you have a sense of how advertisers are reacting to towards this new model? If they now embed it on third-party websites, it's of course always also a little risky if you have a brand and then you're on a website that you don't like. So when you're talking through to advertisers, how do they respond to these options?
Yeah, so what we're seeing is that advertisers are excited about the new opportunities, and they're interested in getting additional reach. As we discussed earlier, you're getting additional reach to 125 million users and tens of websites across the world. So it's great reach that you can get as an advertiser.
Maybe one last question. Oh, no, let's do two questions. First of all, was there anything that you enjoyed particularly on the conference so far?
Yeah, I think that the panels have been great. It's great to hear from Hulu as well and see what they're doing. I think they're doing a good job.
Speaking of Hulu, speaking of other online video outlets, what's your personal online viewing habits? Do you have any things that you really like to watch on YouTube, or do you have any shows that you really like to watch online?
The funny thing about YouTube is that it's surprisingly addictive. So last night, I was ready to go to bed to get up early for the conference, but I ended up watching an hour of YouTube videos. And so what I find my personal viewing habits is I watch a ton of video on YouTube, obviously, both premium produced as well as unprofessionally produced. And I am also, watching a variety of other internet content as well. These days, I'm watching a little bit less of television content on the television, and more on devices like the mobile device, on the PC, and just a variety of other distribution outlets other than just standard distribution. And we expect to see that trend continue, that users more and more are going to be engaging with video across all of their devices, all of their displays. And that's one of the key things that we're working on at YouTube.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.